Well, hey y'all, happy Monday. Well, welcome back. So we've got just like this little bit of a week of June left before we roll into July and the 4th of July weekend. So because we've just got a little bit of June left, I wanted to go ahead and share with you what you can plant in July. There's some basic stuff at the first of the month, but some really fun stuff after the 15th of the month. So I'm excited to share that with you. And the other thing I'm going to chat with you today is my finally getting some success with some zinnias and kind of a new success that I've had with cosmos, because I've grown cosmos before, but I've never grown cosmos like this. So those are the two big things I'm going to share with you today, is some success that I've had with flowers and why I have that success and what you can plant in July. Here's a look at what we can plant this month in July. So we're going to be looking at basil, black-eyed peas, our last chance at yard-long beans, last chance at Armenian cucumbers, cantaloupe. We can do some shallot transplants, pepper transplants, and this is the time to get your pumpkins in if you want to have pumpkins around Halloween. We also can go ahead and put some winter squash in, some summer squash, watermelon, and if you're gonna do any tomatoes from seeds, I would say like this week or so is kind of your last chance to do that. Now after the 15th, we're gonna bring in pinto beans. We can start planting tomatillas again, lima beans, pole beans, another chance at green beans or snap beans, one more round of okra that we can put in, corn, and then if you've got some transplants, either from the nursery or that you've had in the house of tomato, you can put those out. And then for the month of July, as far as flowers, you're going to be able to do the cosmos, globe amaranth, kochia, I don't know what that is, vinca, periwinkle, purslane, and sunflowers. So that, friends, is what you can plant in July. Well, you wouldn't know it to look at it because it's got such a thick stalk and a thick body, but this is actually a really healthy cosmos. So a lot of extra water and love really can change the look of a flower completely. Now let's check out my zinnias. Now these are the zinnias that I got going here in the backyard, and we've already taken some zinnias off of these to put in the vase. A couple got knocked over in the wind. We've got a sunflower that got tucked in back here. Now this here is another cosmos, and again, it's gonna be a really thick bodied cosmos. So I'm learning now that the spindly cosmos that I used to get in the past just needed more water. So, and the same with the zinnias. You know, I've tried to grow the zinnias for several seasons, and you're gonna see when I take you out front here in a minute, the whole difference has been with water. So let's go check out the front yard. Now this front bed up here has been a struggle for me pretty much forever. I had, when we originally moved in, there was some, what they call a rolling Jew. Purple really takes over a space, and I just didn't like it, especially because it just got to be such a mess. So I took it out. Now I just cut back, I think they're calla lilies. I've got one there and one that comes up over here, but I just cut those back. So again, the key to getting all these beautiful cosmos is that every day I've been super faithful about coming out here and watering this bed. This beautiful orange one is just out of sight. So at this point, this afternoon, I'll probably have the girls come out, or here in the next little bit, and we're gonna cut all these blooms. And it's incredible, especially like this one that's pretty new. These will keep in a vase for a good week or so. So in between the zinnias up here, I've went in and tucked in sunflowers. Now they're, they probably should be further apart, but again, I just have had so little success getting them to come in up here that I just kind of went crazy putting them in. So there's another sunflower over there in that glass, and then I think there's one back here that really needs a little bit more sun. And we're just going to turn the water off over here. One of the coolest things about the zinnias is it looks pretty in the yard. They can get, somewhere is 40 inches tall in some places. So it's a great thing to take up, the visual spot. See, my vision is that now the sunflowers are going to grow up above these. And then I'm trying to get some mint to come in here to kind of cover up the ground. And that's my big lesson for this week, friends, is if you keep struggling with flowers, and I want you to know that this spot here it's going to get sun all morning long, and then about 11 the sun is just going to get shadier and shadier and shadier as we get over here to this side of the yard. So these beds are really getting, a lot of afternoon shade, and so that's another reason why this bed has kind of been a struggle for me, because a lot of things want more sun than this bed gets, but this turned out to be a wonderful place for the zinnias. So if you haven't tried these, it's kind of out of season for planting seeds for them now, but definitely put this on your list for next time. Okay, so today and tomorrow are supposed to be under 100 degrees, and I think on Thursday maybe under 100 degrees today also. So hopefully you'll take advantage of these couple of cooler days, if you will, this week to go ahead and get some of that July planting done. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday weekend, and we look forward to catching back up with you next week. Have the best day ever.